I had trained with the most at the academy. He had experience with students of all ages, and had been here for many years. He was dressed in the dark cloak of the academy. Its symbol, a dragon head surrounded by a flowery crest, marked on his chest. "I didn't think I had much choice," I said, getting to my feet. "Only if you want to continue your training to become a dragon mage," he smiled at me tightly. "You have potential. Myself and others who are connected to that power believe you do. You just have to reach it." He clasped his hands behind him. With his gray jacket and pants, he looked every bit the dragon mage I had always imagined. My gaze lingered on his crest. I was still learning rank, and knew that Jareth was incredibly gifted, but didn't know where he fit in within the dragon mages of the kingdom. "And what if I don't?" "There's no shame in failing. There are many who are thought to have potential but never manifest it. Reaching for the connection to the dragons is difficult. It's not something all can do. It's not something all want to do." "I've been trying," I said. "I know you have. I have seen it. Others have as well. Now you just need to find it." He motioned for me to follow, and we walked through the grassy courtyard, past the dragon pen, and toward the forest. "What you need is to feel your connection to the dragon. Succeed, and you will continue in your studies." It sounded so simple when he said it, but at the same time I knew it was anything but simple. It was anything but easy with what he expected of me. I had to find a way to connect, and if I failed, then I would become a dragon rider. That was what I reminded myself each time I thought about failure. A dragon rider, something I once would only have dared to dream of becoming, was now what awaited me in the event of my failure. Allison would laugh at the suggestion. I had thought of my sister and family often in my time within the academy. After the attack, Allison had returned home, and the word I'd gotten from her, sent by caravan out of Barristal, had told me that she had convinced our mother to sell the farm. It had allowed Allison to mentor with one of the master weavers within Barristal. Mother was provided for as well, along with my brother Thenis. A breeze kicked up out of the distance, carrying with it the scent of the forest, along with a hint of heat that streamered within it. I stood at the tree line, staring into the depths of the forest. I couldn't see anything, though I could feel it. I focused on the heat. That was the part of the energy that I needed to grasp, the power I needed to master. But the problem was in detecting more than just that fire. The problem was in recognizing how that fire connected to some deep part of me, a part I hadn't known about until I felt like I was too old to do anything about it. "What do you feel?" I glanced over at Jareth. He watched me, his dark expression frowning almost disapprovingly, as he often had seemed in the months I'd been within the capital. "I can feel the heat. I can smell it, too." Jareth arched a brow. Doing so gave him a distorted look. He had a long scar on his forehead that I suspected came from a fight with the Vard, though he never spoke of it. A burn on his other cheek most likely came from dragons, but again that was something else he didn't speak of. "You can smell it?" I shrugged, nodding to him. "I can smell something in the air. Heat, or perhaps it's merely the energy coming off of the dragon." Jareth grunted, turning to look out of the forest. "Smelling the heat of the dragon is not what most would describe it as," Jareth said. "Maybe that's wrong then," I said quickly. I was careful with how I reacted to the instructors I worked with. Jareth possibly less than some of them. He'd been the most accommodating to me, and had never really seemed to mind my questions, though I still didn't know whether I needed to be more careful. "Nothing is wrong unless you choose to say it is," Jareth said. "You feel what you feel, and you smell what you smell. I cannot be the one to tell you how to describe it. All I'm looking for is for you to recognize there is something out there." I couldn't see the dragon, though I knew the details of the test and that there was one in the distance. I had to find it by my connection to it. "I don't entirely know what it is I feel," I said.